standing at Sensenig's feed mill in New Holland, Pennsylvania. Behind us is a grain storage project that we just finished installation for a great customer that we have. New Holland's a special place for me personally. I remember growing up going to the hay auctions across the road. There were times where I'd ride with my grandfather over here and pick up the maintenance man from Sensenig's, Lawrence, and take him home and unload a load of hay with Lawrence and then bring him back to Sensenig's. And so it's a little extra special working here. They're a great customer of ours. We really appreciate the relationship that we've built with them over the last couple of years.
We recognized a need for our business and an opportunity to serve our customers a little bit better by offering long-term grain storage to our customers. Where we lacked was we only had enough ingredients to supply us for about a week, so we were buying week to week on demand. This facility, the grain storage and drying, allows us to store long-term. It benefits us, it also benefits our customers in a big way. A majority of our customers are dairy farmers, and they need a spot to store their grain. So we've provided that spot. They can bring their grain straight from the field. We will dry it and store it for them, and they can use it throughout the year to supply their livestock with the grain that they need. The reason we landed with Groff Julius on this particular project is we felt like they offered the best package, and essentially what that came down to was a turnkey operation. They were going to help me with permitting through the borough, and at the end of the day, we're going to be able to hand keys to a project that was absolutely completely done.
It was a unique project because we're on a small site. We're in the heart of downtown New Holland, Pennsylvania. It's a small town, small area, and we were working with a pretty small plot in order to fit the grain bins in. So we had to work through the land development plan of how do you fit a few grain bins that hold 60,000 bushels each into such a small triangle plot that Sensenig's had right behind their feed mill, and being able to work it into the space. And the goal that they had for us was simple: of maximize the space and get us the most that we can in the area, and we accomplished that with the grain storage and drying that we have. The two hopper bins here each hold 6,000 bushels. They're able to feed the dryer that's on the other side of the bucket elevator here, and that's able to dry the wet grain down to moisture that's able to be stored easily and stored well without risking the product in the bin. So then after the dryer, it goes up the soak-up bucket elevator and feeds into the storage bins that are behind us. And once the grain is dried and stored, then they're able to put it back into the mill and utilize that for animal feed to continue to feed the world. The one nice thing about the soak-up dryer is the automation that we were able to provide as well. Sensenig has a feed mill that they need to continue to run, and someone can't be watching the dryer 24/7 while they're drying the grain. So being able to utilize a touchscreen controller for the dryer that's watching the dryer for them, they don't have to.
For us, young generation of leadership coming up through, there's a huge part of our business that has some age to it, has some history to it. But we want to hang on to that while also bringing in a level of innovation and automation that will keep us competitive in this local market. Super, super passionate about our local farmers. We recognize the value they bring to this community, and we're only successful if they're successful. We just fired everything up yesterday, started running our first wet loads of corn through it, started receiving beans a couple days ago as well. Super excited about the way the project ended. I think it's going to be a huge advantage to us moving forward.